Namaste, beautiful gods, goddesses, and emissaries of light. This is Dr. Tyann. I didn't think that you guys were going to see me today, but Spirit put it on my heart to get this beautiful reading out. I want to get it out to you before the eclipse in Capricorn tomorrow. First of all, I want to say that the most beautiful things that are in the world are not seen with the visible eyes. They're not even heard with the physical ears, but they're felt within the beautiful heart of those that carry it within. Love is magical. It is something that is not even a thought of contemplation, but it is an experience to be had. It is an experience that is waiting to be held with compassion and passion to be ignited. And so I tapped into the energy of the collective, and I'm just feeling this beautiful, hypnotic, magical essence that is in the ethers. And I wanted to tap into it more because, excuse me, when I tapped into it, I just was overwhelmed with so much joy and laughter and peace and a calmness that's in my heart. And I wanted to share the experience with you all. So let's go ahead and get right into it. I call in air, fire, water, earth, spirit, and ether. And I also call upon the highest of the highest of the high, which is Yadhe Vahe, who will be able to give me the information that is necessary for this beautiful reading in all directions, time and space, past, present, and future. And so it is. So many times we can find ourselves in very toxic relationships with people that when we finally get into a healthy relationship, we don't know how to adjust. I am finding this difficult myself. No arguments. Not saying that we don't have disagreements, but to not have an argument, it's just something that I have to get used to. And it's sad. It's so sad that we can be so subjected to less than par relationships in love. And when we finally get someone who truly loves us wholly and completely and unequivocally and unconditionally, we question it. You know, my best friend asked me, she was like, did you ask for a sign from God? Well, yeah, I did, but then I stopped. Because I did all of that with my second husband. You know, I fasted, I prayed, I was celibate, I waited to have sex before I was married, and it still went awry. So I remember talking to my baby, and he was like, Tyann, isn't God's grace good enough? Isn't God's grace sufficient enough? Why do you worry so much? Why don't you just give it over to God? And so I knew that I made the right decision because this man not only prays for me, but whenever I pose a situation or a concern, he always redirects me back to source. This love that I'm feeling for the collective is just amazing. It's something that a lot of you have been praying for. And I am your medium. I am your vehicle of delivery to show you, to tell you, to confirm for you on this beautiful reading that you have arrived. God is doing something new. You guys are entering new phases and new stages of your life that is just going to blow your mind. Plus 99. A lot of you have been shook to the core of your being with 2019, with the lessons in love, and just the hard lessons in life in general. Knowing who your friends are, knowing who is really there for you and your family. You guys have been hit. But the new moon in this eclipse in Capricorn is about new beginnings. So starting off for you, we have abundance. You are here. You're in your bounty. So it's telling you to enjoy your bounty of life and that you have an unlimited supply, okay? And that your blessings are coming to you. I know for most of you, you can't see it. You can't see the forest for the trees because you've been having one bad experience after another, one bad relationship after another, and you can't seem to get your grip. You cannot seem to get your bearings. You cannot seem to get your inner person within together. But let me tell you something. Just because you can't see it in your physical eyes does not mean that you're not growing from the surface. I'm emotional about this reading because I can relate heavily to what is being conveyed. What is being conveyed here. One moment. Let me grab something to drink, you guys. For some of you, it's been a long time coming. Even beyond. Oh, Jesus, Lord. I'm an empath, so sometimes when I'm channeling, I can feel the physical pains. I'm feeling pains in my chest, like someone has taken a knife and just stabbed me and just twisted it and left it there. A lot of you have been feeling like an elephant has been sitting on your chest because you've had so much pressure. You have so much heartache. Let that go. Let go of the pains of yesterday and yesteryears. Let it go, because your future demands that you leave it all behind. You cannot enter into your promise tomorrow on the lost hopes of yesterday. It's time for you to dance with the rhythm of life. You know, there's a song by Chris Brown. It's called Back to Love. You need to listen to those lyrics. You know, he says, I know that I've let you down maybe twice in a while and I apologize. But I keep running with my best foot forward. And that's what you have to do. Because there is nothing that can separate you from love. Nothing. You cannot keep love from you. Love is who you are, my dear. So go with the natural ebb and flow. Dance with the rhythm of life. One moment, you guys. Right now, you're in this manifestation mode. Manifest your dreams through this dance. Really watch what you think about and what comes out of your mouth, because this is going to be for you a self-fulfilling prophecy. Okay? Be very gentle with your words. And as Don Miguel Ruiz will say, be impeccable with your words and what you say, because they will come back and they will deliver to you in its kind in which you have sent them out. Okay? You are a spell caster. So when you speak, you're basically putting a spell on the situation or particular persons that you may be speaking about, including thyself. So be very careful of what is coming out of your mouth and what you allow to be entertained by. It's time for you to take delight in your current situation. Count your blessings. Enjoy even the little things that you have right now, because those little things can turn into big things. Take pleasure in just the simple things. Have sentimental value for things that most people will take for granted, like life in general. Being able to wake up and whatever you didn't get right yesterday, today, God is giving you a purpose. He's commanding your steps to do it the right way today. Always expect the best. Wake up and say, today is going to be the best day ever. And it has no choice but to deliver it. It has no choice but to give you what you asked for. Someone's going to come into your life that's very compassionate, because you have compassion. But first, you need to learn how to be compassionate with yourself. One moment. I've been taking herbs, you guys. So what I've been taking is like an aminogogue. So I am just coughing up. But here, I want you to know that compassion starts first with you. A lot of you have holding on to grudges and resentment. Let go of that, because forgiveness will set you free. It's for you, not them. And see the light in yourself and others, and know that at that point, that person was just working their shadow side, but they also have a light side just like you, a upper and a lower self, a higher self and a lower self, okay? A good conscience and a bad conscience. You are truly amazing in every single way, shape, and form. This is a general reading. For those of you that are looking for something a little bit more specific, please check out my description box, as you are intuitively guided to choose what works for you. A lot of you are good givers, but Source is telling you to become a good receiver now. Be open to receiving your highest good, the goodness that's coming in for you. Believe you are worthy of abundance. Abundance is not just financial and material gain. Abundance is health, wealth, prosperity, love, relationships, family, all of the above. Just know that something good is coming to you. A gift is coming your way. Okay? This magical gift that's coming your way is going to be a gift of love. And it's not just the love in the romance department. It's in all aspects and all areas of your life. Love within family, love within your career, abundance within your career, love in your personal romantic relationship and affairs. You see, I see someone traveling with the love of their life, going to some type of place where, Maldives is what the angels are telling me. Seychelles, okay? Or Seychelles, I hope I'm saying it right. Some people are going to go there. Some people are going to go to Italy. Some people are going to go to Rome. Some people are going to go to Paris. Some people are going to go to Hawaii. Some people are going to go to Aruba. Wow. These are areas that you guys are going to go with your love of your life. You're going to go visit these places, okay? And it's coming in 2020. Be gentle with yourself. Have gentleness for you. Be kind to yourself. If you're kind to yourself, it allows you to open up and be kind to others. And then what happens is that you create this vortex of energy where nothing but gentleness and kindness and compassion and passion comes right back to you full circle. Things are going to come back around full circle. I feel it. Things are coming back around to you full circle. So honor the gentleness that is within you and speak words of love. What you speak about, you bring about. And what did I tell you guys? I told you this earlier, that you are going to be fulfilling self-fulfilling prophecies. And to be impeccable with your word and what comes out of your mouth and what you choose. This situation that you just came out of, this 10-year cycle, remember that the new moon eclipse in Capricorn is going to set another cycle for you for 10 years. That's why it's very, very, very important that I don't overstress this enough. Please watch what you are saying, because you are manifesting the blueprint for your lifetime over the next 10 years. And the way that you started is the way that it's going to be. No take backs, no erases, none of that. It is very important for you to be very conscientious about what you are doing. Be very conscious, aware about what you are saying. In order for this magical experience to happen, remember that you are the main ingredient when it comes to magic. Magic is not outside of you. Magic is who you are. Magic is you. Everything has its right time. Everything has its own season. Honor the cycles of your body, especially for women. Tune into the moon's magic. All right, this reading is just very quintessential for what you need to be doing for self in order for you to have your best life. 2020 is about personal growth. Okay? It's about stability. And encompassed in all of that, love. And most importantly, love of oneself. This is going to be a year of prosperity for you too. Okay? We only have, 6 more days, and we'll be walking into our new year. Prosperity, some kind of gift of money. A lot of you are going to be getting a raise and an increase in your income. A lot of you are going to be very successful at managing your own finances within your business, as long as you do everything with what? With love. Love is the answer. Love is the key. Love is the key to your answered prayers. You see that? Let's go ahead and go into the higher realms. You're going to have this promised new beginning. Okay? One standing for new beginning. One standing for unity. Okay? There's going to be a unification for the souls for a lot of divine counterparts with their soulmates and their twin flames. Love is what it is all about. No doubt about it. If there's an if, and a but, put love behind it and see how that situation changes. I know what I'm talking about. Next, it's about your personal growth, your personal experience. Are you learning your lessons? Did you learn the lessons that 2019 brought you? Or are you still hurt? When you no longer hurt is when you have learned the lesson. Trust me. When you've learned the lesson, where is the pain? Because you gladly accept things for the way that they are and you move forward. You let it catapult you to the next level of existence of your life, right? Because you know that it should be all good and it shall be, nothing less than that. Because you have done everything that you could in your power to give yourself what you needed, which is self-love. That's the only way that you can heal, is through self-love and compassion for self. 6 and 1 is 7. 7 is a number of perfection. You are perfect just the way you are. And if you don't see yourself that way, no one else can see you that way. And last, but certainly not least, have patience. All things in its own time. Slow and steady wins the race. There is nothing that is outside of you that you don't already possess within inside of yourself. Know your power and know that this love is truly meant to be. No one can keep it from you but you. So move out of your own way and surrender all of this to source energy. And that magical love that you've been waiting to experience, you have access to experiencing it right now at this very now moment with self. And then your equivalent is going to come in right after, shortly after that. Trust me. I know what I'm talking about. Just be happy for no reason. You don't have to have a reason to be happy. What are you looking for? Are you looking for that answered prayer? Well, just know that that prayer is already answered and you're waiting for that reality to show up in your life. But you're not really waiting, right? You're happy while you wait. And that's what makes the universe want to bring it to you even faster. Okay? This is going to be your express UPS delivery. Okay? What do they call it? Where they do the air flight? 24 hours. Right? I really feel like a lot of you are feeling this deep down within your gut. You know that you're about to get this magical love where you feel like you're on a magical carpet ride. You're going to get that fairy tale love that you've always been dreaming of. Who said fairy tales don't come true? Yes, they do. If you want it to be a fairy tale, why wouldn't it be? It can be whatever you want it to be. Remember that card about unlimited blessings? Write you a list. Do a new moon manifestation. Write you out a list of all the good things that you want to have. Make sure that you possess a lot of those qualities, because you can't catfish the universe, right? Then burn it and release it. And don't be concerned about it no more. And let it come to you, right? A lot of you need to go ahead and use the energy of this new moon magic to bring in all of your new beginnings, whether it's job, career, family. A lot of you been wanting to have children. You know, speaking of that, I spoke of this with my baby last night about having children. And, you know, I went back into that fear mode again But what if I have problems? I lost 3 kids by, my current husband. What if we have the same problem? He was like, baby, there you go again. There you go. We'll cross that river when it comes. I'm surely not going to leave you just because you can't produce. And you know what? I looked at how John Legend and Chrissy Teigen got together. I did not know that she had infertility issues. And he was with her throughout everything, the in vitro, all of that. She went into postpartum depression. He sat there with her until she felt better again. And I remember her saying when she was being interviewed, he was perfect all the time. It was me that wasn't so great. It was me that wasn't so perfect. And to him, he was like, I would have never had it any other way. To me, even in her most difficult moments, she still made me laugh and she still made me happy. You guys, that is what true love is. It's not always about the good, but it's about weathering the storms of life. How did she know she had fertility problems until she started trying to have children and then they weren't producing? This man could have cheated on her. He could have done anything from his lower chakras as a response, but he chose to hold it down. That is true love. And that is what I mean when I talk about this love is magical, because that is the partnership that you guys are bringing into 2020 with you. All right, you guys, I have come to the conclusion of this beautiful reading. It is a good karma to like, share, comment, subscribe. Leave a love donation if you feel inclined to, or you could purchase a gift from my wish list on Amazon, and it will appear in the channel. I now wrap you in my love, and I cloak you with the light of Christ consciousness. And so it is, everyone. Namaste.